Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about DBMS. DBMS means Database Management System. The name itself indicates that managing the database. Uh, Before going to Database Management System, we need to know some other points. What is data, what is information, and why we need information and where we need information. I will give some example in detail. A class contains three numbers. Name it as S1, S2, S3. S1 got 80 marks, S2 got 83, S3 got 92. This is the data. Based upon the data, we have to get some information, right? Information is the processed form of data. Then S1 got 80 marks, that's B grade. S2 got A grade. S3 got 92, A plus. Based upon this information, we have to take some decision. Who is the university topper or the class top performer? Then obviously A plus 1 is the A plus 1, right? He is the top performer. Then based upon this, we have to take some decision. This is the useful information about data and information. Before going to DBMS, we have the file-based data. The data may be in Word or PDF or Excel sheets or normal printed data or CSV files, etc. What is the problem for this? If we want to get any data from this Word, Excel, text, we have to retrieve. It is complex, right? We have to find out the things where it is, how many times it repeated, is it accurate data or anything. We have to understand from this. Then if we want to, it may be lead sometimes to loss of data and there is no security. Repeating data means data redundancy. These are the disadvantages of file-based data system. Let us take an example. If you are a student even in your college, right? Before going to DBMS, you went, your address is changed from some place to some place, right? A to B. Then your data will be in office room and your head of the department and your class teacher. These are the three places where your data is present: in office room, in HOD room, head of the department, and your class teacher. First you go to your office room and you change what your address is changed from A to B. This guy is changed your address, right? Then how you change? You write your name. If your address is in page 1, if you want to change this address, you write in another page called 4 or 5. Your name and your data all will be redundant, right? All will be also copied there. So it is the redundancy of data. Okay. Then you don't know the class teacher also contain your data. You go to your HOD room and you also changed this. You didn't know your class teacher has your data. Then after some time your data will be misleading, right? Your class teacher what he wrote. Or if you know your class teacher have your data and you said A to B or your address, but it is very time consuming, and these all people want to know where they store your data and they will write it again, right? This will leads to data redundancy and time consuming. Sometimes it may leads to loss of data. If you forgot or your class teacher something like this, you didn't update it, this is loss of data. But coming to DBMS, if you have, there is, go to your admission office room, they will check where your record is present. Then they change your address from A to B, they change this permanent address or present address like this. These people can change this data. This will store in DBMS, a centralized database system. Then you don't need to go your HOD or your class teacher. The data will be here. Come here. It saves time. It saves your time, and it reduces loss of data, and it reduces time complexity also. Then what is database? I will say database is a collection of your data. Collection of your data means it is logically related. Then database management system is, it will manage or control all your databases, right? Here 1 DB, here 1 DB, here 1 DB. Sometimes the security changes may also lead only this person can change data, or only this person can read data, or like that also. See, I am the user 1 and you are the user 2. I am accessing the application 1, means I am accessing Google page, Google page, and you are accessing also a Google page. Like I am accessing Gmail for writing inbox, seeing inbox. You are accessing Gmail for sending a mail. All our data will be, this is related to 1 DB, this is related to 1 DB, but all the DB goes to the central DBMS. It will manage and control all these databases. Integrity, right? Integrity means a correctness of data or a valid form of data. If you are I will give an example. If you log in or creating an Instagram account, it takes a valid phone number or a valid Gmail, right? This is the correctness of data. Then availability, yes. If you created an account, in your account some posters, some mix like this, it will always available, right, when you are opened, before you are deleting your account. Then secure, yes. For security concern, you will put your account in private, right? Only your friends can see your account. No one else is seeing your posters or like anything. Then independent of application. Independent of application means independent of platform. Suppose I will open my Instagram account in my mobile or in my laptop or any other some desktops. In all these applications, my data will be same, right? What posters I have in my account, it will shown, right? There is no changes. Then concurrent. Concurrent means if I post anything or if I put my status in Instagram, all you will receive the same status at a time, right? That is concurrent. See, availability of same data to everyone simultaneously. This is all about the DBMS and its futures. Thank you. Please subscribe and share my channel.